Hi Taurus. So we see here for this week, there's a lot of anxiety, trapped in fear, and anxiety came through. That's in your subconscious. So what we're seeing is that with this new moon in Scorpio tomorrow and this eclipse season that we are entering, there is a lot of subconscious, deep, emotional insecurities that are going to come at the surface. You have actually in your astrological cards the moon, your unconscious, sensitive, inner emotions and responses. And what we're seeing is that it's touching your 10th house, which has to do with your career, with your achievements, your status in the outside world. So you could perhaps at this time be finding that things are going slowly, or that you're not achieving what you would like, perhaps losing hope. And that's kind of triggering aspects of your inner emotional field that comes from childhood, that comes from experiences, traumas from the past that are still lingering. And this could also bring up anger. We have Mars, your physical energy, drive, strength, and fighting spirit. So you're asked here to be a true warrior, but the true warrior has an inner strength. It doesn't have to do with, the outward aggressive outbursts, impulsivities. It has to do more with this calmer balance that you find within, this strength that is more patience, because you have patience that came twice here, and planning and strategy. So here, patience and strategy. So that means that also as Mars is going retrograde in a week, things might seem like they're slowing down, but it doesn't mean that we shouldn't be taking action or not believing in what we need to do. There's a need here to dive deeper, as we are in this very emotional season, as we are also in Scorpio. The sun is in Scorpio right now for a month, so we need to dive into the heart of the heart, which once you get into that true passion of yours, that drive, that true drive within you, then it won't matter to you if things are not actualizing or manifesting right now in this minute, or if there are obstacles. You won't be so much in the mind, trapped in the fears. You will be more into, okay, what makes me feel of service? What do I feel I can contribute? And just focus on that, because this patience is needed. You have Angel of Love here. Now, balance came twice with Justice. This is your major arcana today. So balance, this could have to do with legal issues, justice, but also your inner balance. As you learn to re-equilibrate your emotional field, but also your mind with your heart with your mind, then you're able to find a better way, a clear way. Because you could be feeling right now indecisive. We have confusion here, indecision came. You have choose wisely. You could have different opportunities and be confused. But what is beautiful with this Scorpio season is that, it's not easy because we have to dive deep. But at the same time, the truth comes through. Scorpio has to do with the truth. It won't allow anything else but the truth. So what is your truth? From there, from your heart truth, find the strategy to go towards that. And get out of this being all tied up, because it's an 8 of Sword energy where you are your own prison, you are your own fear, you are your own trap, really. Once you're able to get out of that, how you do that, you get to the temple path. The temple path has to do with going beyond yourself. Scorpio also, the symbol of Scorpio is the Sphinx rising from the ashes. It's this transformative energy, this transformation that we're going through. The eclipse also has to do with the 6 months transformation, change. As we allow ourselves this, you have door to romance. This is the door to your heart. You know, having the heart twice here indicates that we need to get out of the mind and drop here. Focus on what ignites your passion. And this wisdom, the Hierophant card, is calling to this temple path, is calling to the inner wisdom within you. Awakening to something bigger than yourself. You also got death, which means rebirth. Very scorpionic energy as well. As you find this, that will give you the true strength, the true warrior spirit. And when it comes to communication, we see throat chakra. The all tied up card came underneath. That could be communications, perhaps involving a particular relationship this week, where perhaps you're not feeling like you can talk or express your truth. But this vulnerability is exactly your strength. We need to get into the feminine warrior and no longer the masculine warrior, which is, you know, because we've been conditioned by society with, you know, I have to be stoic, I have to be, you know, this, that, not allowing the emotions to come through. But then they break, there's an accumulation, and then there is anger. So there is an imbalance that is created. But once you find a healthy way of balancing your emotions, talking from the heart, and letting your actions come from your heart, then there is an equilibrium that comes, and you have the 10 of Pentacles here. Luck. This is abundance. This is happily ever after when it comes to, you know, committed relationship, abundance when it comes to work, everything. So let's see what the Taurus says a little bit deeper. The Taurus, please. Yeah, 6 of Cups. No, 7 of Cups. Possibilities, dreams. So yeah, you have many opportunities right now. And to choose wisely, you need to choose from the heart, not from the emotional heart, but from the truth of who you are, the passion that burns through you and deep inside you. It could be that there are fears, you know, perhaps it's a path that is not, you know, conventional, or is something, a dream that you've had that you've wanted to, you know, go towards, but you've always blocked yourself, or you're thinking too much about, you know, the moral, the society of, or, you know, whatever family, you know, beliefs and all of those things. Those needs to go, because you have here the Emperor. This is, you know, the CEO is the person that is at the top of their game. They can achieve anything. It's a divine masculine. So from all those opportunities, those dreams, those possibilities, you can achieve them. But for that, you need to get into the King of Swords. It was reversed. That has to do with not being true, not being authentic with yourself. We are only authentic when we are from the heart. The mind will never be true. Transformation. Death, again, it's very much what is happening, the scorpionic energy. So realize that you can have this 10 of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment. See, we were talking about the Pentacles, now we're getting into the heart, the Cups, the emotions. And so this is what you need to allow yourself to realize, that your dreams, yes, can become reality. Now, talking about what came through, we have a choice. We have the Lovers here. It could have to do with a soulmate energy. And you have a 10 of Wands in reverse. So it has been burdening for you. It feels like, you know, this indecision when it comes to the path to take, you know, in the love relationship or in your path, has been burdening. You've been exhausted, tired. But of course, all of this trapped in fear, this anxiety, tires you. And so again, here we see a 5 of Cups in reverse, sadness, all of those pain from the past, those emotional traumas need to be revealed up at the surface of the water so they can be released. You have transformation here. As you transform those aspects of you, those deep emotional aspects of you, you will be able to move forward to a 10 of Cups, but you need to release the past. The past is not the present. You know, often that's what happens. We're not able to move forward because we're still in the past. We're never here in the present. If you want to actually create our dreams, we need to start from zero and not be afraid of that. And to start from zero, we need to get out of the mind because the memory is stored there in the mind. So the heart, when we talk about the heart, it's not the emotional heart. It's this higher heart. It's this space that is empty, that is you, that is your soul, where from you can create anything you'd like, right? So needing to rebalance that. Yeah, 5 of Swords. This is mental conflict, and 8 of Wands in reverse. So because of this mind, overactive mind, aggressive mind, perhaps, you know, negative thinking, this is stopping the movement forward. And underneath, you have, again, the Hierophant in reverse. This is wisdom. Needing to tap into that wisdom that will rebalance your frequency, that will rebalance your energy field. And underneath, we see opportunity. Page of Pentacles. Only when you allow yourself this internal change, will you be able to move forward here. Nine of Pentacles and 2 of Swords. Yeah, being blindfolded about what actually you can manifest. Yes, this is the card of being self-employed successfully. This is being able to do it all. We had the Emperor before. This is being able to have clarity on what to do next. Again, the clarity will be found in the heart. Once you get there, you will have the confidence, the natural confidence that comes from knowing this is my truth. And yes, there are fears, but they are no longer mine. They were from the past. Now I can start from zero and actually follow my dreams. I don't believe my mind. I believe my heart. And underneath, you have the Queen of Cups. That came from Aries as well. Sensitivity, getting into the compassionate heart, getting into truly caring for your own being. That means that you enable yourself to see what needs to be seen. You allow yourself to go through to find what is hidden, the shadows of Scorpio, deep down, and you shine a light upon it from your heart field. From there, you will shine. This is the inner strength that is needed right now, and the clarity. Okay? Because this indecision to absorb is just coming from the confusion of the mind. Once you're here in the heart, you find the patience, the calm within you, you will be able to strategize towards your dreams and allow yourself to go towards it, knowing that the past is the past, is not the truth. All right? So I hope this was helpful, Taurus. I love you, and I'll see you next week.